All right, here we go, YouTube. It's the first test ride of my new Traxxion Dynamics suspension.
All right, y'all ready? Here we go.
Hey.
Lappydog.
And I'm gonna sing a song for you.
It's
Tell
Lappydog.
you a thing or two. You'll have fun now with me and all the gang, learning from each other while we do our thing.
I got the big boy fork, springs, and kit. I did not get the high dollar cartridges. Whew. I had to slang a few more groceries to afford that, but I did get the big boy for heavy duty application. Okay, here we go. Let's try this first curve. Hook him like I want to, because this pickup truck, hook him slapping. Good gracious. Well, it's holding it straight. It feels good. I'm in full tilt. Normally right there, I would scrape my boot. Normally right there, I would scrape my boot or my foot peg. Here in the last year or so, I've been kind of experiencing bottoming out and not a lot of lift on the suspension. So I went ahead, I had researched the Traxxion Dynamics suspension a while back, because like I said in earlier videos, I am a 320-pound man and occasionally ride a 150 to 200-pound passenger. And I have a Hannigan trailer that I pull. So I guess 63,107 miles. I put the miles on it. I do share the miles between 3 motorcycles through recent years. Now I'm down to just 2. My M109 that I ride quite a bit through town, and then my Goldwing, the one that I like to travel. So I do split the miles. I don't really think, I don't know whether 63,000 miles on the 2012 is a lot of miles or not. Really don't care. I'm gonna put the miles on them the best way I can. But you know, we still working out here. Still got to get that money to pay those bills. So that was my first hard right curve. And this right here ain't nothing but straight interstate. Feels real good on straight interstate. I mean, I've been trying to hit some bumps just so I can kind of get a feel for it, but we'll get on some more twisties in a little bit. But this is just my ride going to work. Such a pretty day on a Sunday, and about 45 miles to work, so it's ought to give me a pretty enough a good test to know if I went the right way with it. But all right. I done went about, I don't know, 20 miles up the road there on Interstate 140. We call it Mississippi Highway right here. And it's all just straight up interstate action. I'm on the highway now, but feels good. Some of the big bumps over the bridges and all that kind of stuff, they took those, look at that truck. They took those really, really nice. Some of the ones that I used to notice this past year, I used to hit, boy, they used to hit me right in my daggum ribs. Smooth, man, smooth like butter. I got it set on level 3. So it'll go up to 20. Close that down. It'll go up to 20. So, man, I could pick me a big mama jamma back out. And might even not know she's back out.
Oh, you're so funny.
You know. It'd be two big mama jammers, one in the front, one in the back. But anyway, I'm digging on this, man. I'm not in the market to buy another bike. This right here is going to have to last me and my other bike. It's just going to have to do for a while. I'll probably buy me something later on, but there's nothing really has got my attention, even though I kind of like looking at that Yamaha Eluder. I've never had a Yamaha before. I know they're pretty good them star bikes, pretty good cruiser style, but that Yamaha Eluder, when I seen one up on the Tail of the Dragon the other day, it looked really, really nice. But I'm not in the market to buy anything right now. But this right here, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But doggone, I was bottoming out, hitting them bumps, and I want to take me a real good road trip. And just like a car, you know, shocks wear out. 63,000 miles. Don't know what the lifespan on some shocks are, but I daggone sure put it to the test. I've been to California, and I've been all 48 states on this one motorcycle throughout the years. I bought it brand new in 2013. It is a 2012. But throughout the years, I've made across. I have laid these tires, well, maybe not these tires, but I have been across it on this motorcycle. And thank the good Lord above, it has never put me down. The ride's good, but I don't give a doggone what you got. A Cadillac, BMW, there's always can be better. It always can be better. There's always aftermarket people that's making things to make it smoother, make it perform better. Traxxion has been around for a while. I know Lewis with Electric Connection, those guys out there enjoying a Sunday. He has it on his 2018. He likes it real good. I've heard some good things about it, but I'm one of the guys, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Until I started experiencing the issue that I was having, I went ahead and pulled the trigger. But the forks was not leaking on my bike, but I'm telling you, those forks was nasty. That fork oil that come out of there, good, was not. You know, had the little metal shavings and all that kind of stuff. They was nasty. And, I don't put my bike on a trailer or anything, so it's never had the pressure of the forks being dogged down. You know, I hear a lot of people when they trailer their bikes quite a bit, they bust something, they break something, or can break something. I ain't saying you break it every time you do it, but I'm saying, but mine's never been on the trailer, so I don't have that issue, never had that issue with the forks leaking. But just pouring that fork oil out, the old fork oil, it was nasty, goodness gracious. And so it's got new springs in the front. The spring kit that I have is for a 300 plus person and above. They say don't even try this. Don't even put them springs on unless you a 300 pound person by yourself. And then, you know, they ask you, do you ride two up, which I do sometimes. And if I pull a trailer, which I do most of the time. So with that combination, I got the big boy springs up front, and then I got the whole big boy package in the back. The big boy spring along with the shock. And what I did do, we dumped out the old oil in the pump, and then, you know, filled the pump up with good oil, hydraulic oil, and you know, make sure that we bled the lines so there was no air in the system. So that's exactly what Bobby Strickland, he's a master car mechanic, but he does have an F6B, And he has a 2019 DCT Goldwing, so he knows his way around Goldwing, but he's just all around mechanic. Old sport bike guy. He had a booster, built the motor and drag race. So you know most of your mechanics can work on just about anything, and he can. He's helped me quite a bit on my 64 Oldsmobile. That Bob, old man, I sure appreciate it, bro. Be out here just easing on the work. So far, I'm pretty happy with the results. You know, time will only tell. Right now, I can't complain one little bit. It definitely is not bottoming out. My bump stop on my shock was wore out. So that tell you right there, I've been hitting that bump stop quite a bit. And I know I've been hitting that bad boy quite a bit here lately. So Milton Lake Drive. But I'm gonna hit this up here and kind of hit me a few of them curves to kind of get the feel of this bad boy. So we just making some moves, y'all. Just trying to make this bike last just a little bit longer. They said you can get 500,000 miles out of a motor at one of these Hondas. And I like to kind of put that to the test. How about that lake, boy? That's just enough, big enough for a patented. Now I got the patent on this. A patented lappydog cannonball. So I go off in that bad boy and splash all that water up out of that lake. Well, I guess I better go get this money so I can pay my bills. Well, anyway, y'all, I'm gonna put a little something in your ear and see if we can't hit some of these corners in a little bit. Let's see what we into the job I scrape. We'll see if it'll do it today. I'll be back. Alright, we made it to the job here. This is where I would scrape going in this ramp. Let's give it the old money maker. See if it money maker.
Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. And help the channel grow.